हाय फ्रेंड्स, वेलकम टू माय चैनल लिटिल टमी। और आज मैं बना रही हूँ आपके साथ चिकन करी। वेल, आई एम एडिंग अ लॉट ऑफ वेजिटेबल्स टू माय करी दिस टाइम, एंड along with this I am adding coconut milk. Simple spices. Let's start the recipe now. So today I am making chicken vegetable hot pot. It's a very simple recipe. I combine chicken and vegetables together. So before we start the recipe, let's grind some simple masalas into powder. For this, let's roast them for some time. So I have taken some methi seeds, jeera, black pepper, this is saunf, and some dhania seeds. So we'll just add them in the pan right now and let them roast for almost 1 minute on medium flame. Once the seeds starts to crackle, just wait for 5 to 10 seconds more and then just turn off your flame, and then we'll grind this into a powder. So I've turned off the flame and now I'll just put it in the grinder, let it cool for some time, and just let's start preparing the chicken curry paste. So let's start preparing the chicken. For this I've taken almost 5 drumsticks. You can take a boneless or a bone chicken as per your wish. So let's start adding the masalas. I've taken almost 1 teaspoon of haldi, almost 1 teaspoon of salt, powdered ginger, and this time I'm using a sesame oil, til ka tel. Just mix it inside it. A little bit of Kashmiri lal mirch can go inside it, almost half a teaspoon. Now mix this well with your hands. Now just heat up your pan and we'll drop the chicken pieces inside the pan one by one. Let's add some salt to this chicken till it's getting a little cooked, and keep turning your chicken in between so that it doesn't get burnt. And let's cover it with the lid for some time and start preparing the sukha masalas which we have roasted just now. Masalas have cooled down. Let's just mix it. Once the masala has been ground to a powder, I'm adding to it is some lemongrass, the fresh lemongrass. If you have a plant of lemongrass at home, just cut the root of it and remove the outer stem. We want the inner portion, cut them fine. So now we're adding this to the ground portion. It's almost 2 to 3 sticks for that extra lemonish taste. Now to which I'm adding some coriander and a juice of almost 1.5 lemon. So just drop it inside and give it a grind one more time. Now this is ready. If you still think that your paste is a little hard or you just see it very dry, just add water to it to make it a little pasty. So added almost 2 to 3 tablespoons of water into it to make it like a paste. Just keep it aside and just have a look at the chicken at this time. So it has released a lot of moisture into it. Just rotate it one more time, and to which now we start adding our other ingredients. At this point of time, I'm actually using 2 medium onions, slightly diced. So just drop them right now. Almost 3 to 4 pods of garlic and 1 inch ginger, finely diced. Just drop them inside right now and just mix it well with the chicken. Once it's mixed, just give it a stir. And at this point of time, we can add a little bit of more salt because we have used almost half a teaspoon of salt. I'm adding 1 teaspoon of salt right now. Keep your flame at medium at this point of time, and we add the remaining dhania patta at this point of time. Just add handful amount of it. Mix it well, and let's cover it one more time for 5 minutes and let it cook. We come back by 5 minutes. Let's check the chicken now. The paste that we have already made out of lemongrass and all the sukha masalas, let's drop it inside the chicken right now. Along with the paste, now I start adding the vegetables. For this I have taken some broccoli, some mixed capsicum, bell peppers, some mushrooms, carrots. They are diced, and as per your designs you can just cut them as you feel like, small dices, long dices. So just drop the vegetables in the chicken right now. So it's full of veggies and chicken this time. People who don't like eating more of chicken can go into just veggies. The masala remains the same. Once we have mixed this, just add a little bit of water. If you want, you can take vegetable broth or chicken broth. I'm using a simple water this time. So just drop almost a glass full of water, and at the same time I'm using almost 1 cup of coconut milk. Add that too along, and now give it a stir so as to mix everything together. Once everything is mixed together, just check for the salt content in your gravy, and if it's less, just add a little bit of it. Now give it a boil and cover it with the lid. Keep it almost for 10 to 15 minutes on medium flame, and let it cook all the vegetables and chicken together so that the curry thickens, and leave it almost for 10 to 15 minutes now. Okay, it's been almost 10 minutes, and now I am just opening the lid to check how the chicken has been cooked or not. So it's almost, I think, 5 to 10 minutes from now that the chicken and the gravy will be in a much better condition. So at this point of time, I'm adding almost half a tablespoon of corn flour, which has been made slurried with some water. Just drop this solution into the mixture and give it a stir, and leave it for another 5 minutes to thicken to a little bit. The gravy will thicken in 5 to 10 minutes. Cover it with a lid and let it cook for 5 minutes more. So it's been 5 minutes after we've added that cornstarch slurry. Let's just check it out if the chicken and the vegetables are cooked. And now it looks like that the gravy has thickened, and the chicken is almost cooked because I can see that portion of the flesh getting separated. So I'll just close the flame now and plate it. It's almost done now. So your meal is ready. Look at the color of the chicken and all the veggies inside. It's all beautiful. Simple recipe, very less spices, very less oil. Just make it. Eat it with rice or a fried rice or a chow mein. You will love it. Please definitely make this recipe at home and enjoy it. For my next recipe, wait and subscribe my channel, like and do comment. Till next time, have a nice day, keep eating, be safe, and bye-bye.